Election fever is taking hold in Uganda, but it's tinged with growing anxiety. The government says militia groups are being formed to stir up trouble.
We are following up some reports that a small group of the radical opposition are talking and planning violent actions during and after the election, with the overall objective of disrupting social and economic activities.
But the opposition dismisses these claims.
We are not organizing any militia. We have done two things during this campaign. First, we've done the campaign of looking for support. But we have also conducted civic training, civic education to empower and raise the civic competence of Ugandans. This election is not an election of those of us who are standing. It's an election of Ugandans to choose their leaders for the next 5 years.
President Yoweri Museveni is confident he will again sweep to victory. But he's up against his former Prime Minister Amama Mbabazi and again his former doctor Kizza Besigye. The presidential race has generated a lot of anxiety among voters, but there are major concerns that the violence in the run-up to the big vote could spill over and intensify into the post-election period.
If this is allowed to continue, what I then see is an escalation into what might be mild violence in the election, especially in areas where the election is seen as very contentious, like in Western Uganda, because nearly all the contenders in this election come from Western Uganda. And each one of them would want to show that they can win the region.
Uganda goes to the polls on February the 18th. The government is calling on all candidates to avoid violence, but the country could be set for a bumpy road ahead. Ssenyange, CCTV, Kampala.